Hi guys, it's Queen BRZ back here with another car installation video. First of all, I just wanted to point out that I'm repping my new Racecomp engineering shirt. I love it. I'm a little under the weather today, as you can hear, but that's not going to stop me from making an installation video for you guys. So today we're going to be installing the Racecomp engineering yellow lowering spring.
I fall in love too easily.
So first we started off by removing the wheel, and now we're going to take my 17mm wrench and 17mm socket and remove this first bolt. Now I'm going to loosen up the end link bolt with my 14mm ratchet and wrench. Next, I'm going to use my pass-through wrench and my Allen key to remove the end links from the sway bar. So coming through the top now, we're going to go ahead and use the 14mm socket to get these bolts off. So now that we've got the struts off, it's time to take our old spring off and then put our new spring on, and with that we'll be using our spring compressor. So I already put my spring compressors on, but this is what it's going to look like when it's done. At this point we need to get our pass-through wrench and loosen up the top hat. Right, so we're just going to remove it like so, and once it's off we can go ahead and put our new spring on. So now that I've removed the springs, we're left with the strut and the bump stop. Racecomp Engineering provides us with their own bump stop that's going to work better with our new springs. So now to put the springs together, we're going to start off with putting the dust boot right on top. And then our springs, we're going to want to make sure that the bottom is aligned with the perch right down below. So if you can see, it's going to serve as kind of a stop there. We also want to make sure that the top hat is aligned with where the spring meets. So right in there. And then we just have this bolt that's going to go right through the top. Of course, before we bolt anything in, we have to compress the springs. So I already did it, but you want to make sure that you torque the top hat down to 41 foot-pounds. So the springs are in, and now it's time to tighten down the bolts under load. So what I did here was jacked up the lower control arm so that I can put tension or preload on the suspension. Now it's time to torque down the bolts to proper spec. First, let's start off with the 19mm camber bolts. Next is the bottom bolt. 17mm end link bolt. ABS clip, and next the 12mm brake line.
So I accidentally had some audio problems, but next we're going to remove the top three 12mm nuts with our socket and ratchet.
So now that the three bolts are removed, it's time to remove the strut from the car. So I went ahead and removed the strut, and I put the spring compressors on already. So now here it originally had a cap on. I took that off, and now we're just going to remove the bolt, take out all the insides like we did for the back, and get the new ones on. Alright, so I have the new bump stop on the strut, and then I'm going to put the factory dust cover on over that. And then of course my yellow springs, the black facing down. Make sure that's aligned down there. We have this cap. We also want to make sure that this is aligned with the spring, like so. And then our cap right on there, and then all we need to do is get this bolted down, and then we're all set for our springs. So right after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and install that the same way that we took it out. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'm so excited to test these out. I still have a couple more videos coming your way, so please stay tuned for next time. And until then, Queen BRZ out.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast.